Bonjour tout le monde. I'm on my way to afternoon class, looking very snazzy as you can see. It's quite hot, so I've got my Lawrence of Arabia look going and everything, and my little gay yoga shorts, so I'm looking particularly stylish. But I thought I'd give you a quick wander through to where I'm staying and where I'm doing all the yoga. So this is my hut, J7. And I'm not actually on the main dunes. Dunes is the little kind of resort place I am. Here's a nice big jackfruit tree. Oh, there's lovely jackfruit. About another month and they'll be ready to go. They taste exactly like, if you're wondering where juicy fruit chewing gum, the flavour comes from, it's jackfruit. I was absolutely gobsmacked the first time I tried jackfruit. I'm like, oh my god, it's juicy fruit, exactly. Or rather, juicy fruit is exactly. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, so they've got this part of this resort is a couple of minutes walk away from the main one, which is on the beach where we're doing all the yoga. Which is, it's got its pluses and its minuses, I suppose. It's sort of away from the action, so it's a little bit secluded, but it does mean like a little bit of a walk backwards and forwards between class and stuff and all the rest of it. But yeah, it's all good. And it's kin hot, folks. It's seriously sure. But nice, you know, for practices. I mean, I sweat like a biatch anyway at the best of times. But yeah, you know, when it's this hot and the classes are fast, so you're going like outside of your comfort zone, outside of your normal pace. Like last night was like a steam train. Yeah, you just end up, you know, by the second sun salutation, I mean, it's pouring off me. But it's all good. I'm managing to keep myself hydrated, so plenty of coconuts as well. I'll show you my little coconut stand. And there's a couple of, like, you know, the little tourist shops on the way through here. I always have a nice say hello to everybody. And you know, it's a very typical Indian scene. Those of you that have been to India know that you'll recognise all these houses and piles of bricks everywhere, and obviously a lot of coconut trees. Yeah, the course is going extremely well. It's very well put together. The two teachers, Jamie and Dulcie, are both very good. I like their style. So the lectures and everything are really very well put together and well informed. They've obviously done a lot of research, and the booklets that they've given us and stuff. A nice bit of road fixing going on with the old tar. Get your buckets of stuff on your head, chuck it on the ground. Job's a good one. Oh look, they've even got a massive roller coming up here. You're getting all the sights. Now, as those of you that may not know, Goa is the only Christian state, obviously with a Portuguese influence. So whereas normally you'll see, look, they've got Jesus Christ down there on their little shrine or whatever. So this is my coconut stand, a nice chap that I go in the mornings to. Yeah, so it's kind of funny to me, to be honest, to see, you know, when they're all, you see Ganesha and Shiva and all the rest of it around. I quite like that. I don't like seeing Jesus. Nothing against Jesus, obviously. I think he was a great bloke. It's just, you know, yeah, I won't bore you with all that. You've heard me say that many times before. But yeah, so the course is going very well. Practice is good. They're a very good bunch of people. So there's only me and two other guys, Marcus and Niall, who are both excellent. And then the rest are all ladies. So they're saying now we're going to start getting into yoga, or rather chakra meditations and chakra cleansing. So it really is quite holistic, all this. It's not just asana. And they're not like strict, you know, they're not the Patabi army, is what I'm saying. So they've actually used a bit of, yeah, you know, their own knowledge and experience to kind of say, well, look, we don't need to do things quite as fascistically, if you like. We can actually alter things slightly to benefit people. So this is the main resort. I say resort, it's not really a resort, it's just another area walking down to the beach. And then there's all the other huts down here. Nice little Ayurvedic place there where I got some aloe vera gel to cool me down a bit. Yeah, the first day I was really struggling. Well, I was struggling, but I got some heat rash and stuff because, you know, boom, straight to India from 3 degrees to 30 degrees, doing, you know, full Ashtanga practice pretty much in the hot. And yeah, I was getting a bit, but that seems to have settled down quite nicely. Oh look, here's Laura, one of our assistants. So everybody else is pretty much staying in these huts, or a couple of the people here have got these rather snazzy, they got the full house treatment. I don't know what backsheesh they were slipping, or but yeah, and there are, so some of these other huts are being you know, just used by regular kind of tourists, and there are quite a lot of tourists here, even though we're out of high season, fully high season, but we're still in the season. But it's coming up now to you know, getting closer to monsoon, so maybe about another month or so to go until the monsoon starts, and that just means it's just getting hotter and hotter and hotter. And yeah, so this is the chalet, if you like. It's not really a chalet, but it's a big thing, and I'll give you a quick look in here. Some of the other students. So that's where all the yoga and all the classes go on, so they're just waiting for a bit of the class. And I'll give you a quick walk down to this, so it's the restaurant on the right down here where we have our meals. Breakfast is included as part of the package, but then dinner and lunch, you know, we sort ourselves out, but we haven't gone anywhere else except for the first day before the course started. Because it's fucking hot, and you know, you don't really want to be travelling around and just heating yourself up more. And the food here we know is good and it's safe, you know, you're not, the chance of getting sick are much reduced, or a few people have had a few bit of trots. But they were eating meat, folks, and fish, and I just think, you know, there's no direct link, but I think you stand a better chance of not getting sick if you just eat the veggies. And the Indian food, oh, there's more students, it's Hannah, and yeah, so this is where we go. So that's the dining area, very nice big area there, and that's down to the beach. So you've got to straight just walk down there, and it's pretty much, this is Mandrem, but you go up that way to Arambol, down that way to like Anjuna and further down there. It's just one great long enormous stretch of sand, but that bit down there is it's not private obviously, but the fact that the beach is so enormous and there's so many different things along here that, you know, it's almost like a private beach. I haven't really been spending much time on the beach. It's too fucking hot. I'll go for the quick dip in the sea or what have you, and yeah, that's about it really. So I'm now off. I've done my homework for the day. I'm heading back to class now. I'm going to go and douse this towel in some water and slop it all over me and sit under one of the fans to try and cool down before I start heating myself up again. Alright, namaste.